Happy Friday to you. I hope you're well. Let's talk about our payment affordability program. We've been noticing lately kind of just market trends with some listings sitting longer than in previous weeks and months and price drops occurring. If you have a listing, it's not moving, before you do a price drop, please contact me. We have the ability through this payment affordability program. We'll show you creative financing strategies to attract more buyers. A price drop does not move the needle much on a buyer's payment. What's the number one thing a buyer cares about in this higher interest rate environment? It's payment. That's it. That's all they care about. Rates have come down a little bit the last couple of days, which is great. You've probably seen the talks in the news with the Fed likely decreasing the Fed funds rate starting in September. There's an 80% chance of that occurring as of now. That doesn't necessarily, though, move 30-year fixed mortgage rates. There's a huge misconception on when the Fed lowers rates, what does that actually mean? That impacts credit cards, car loans, home equity lines of credit, consumer debt like that. But on the mortgage fixed rate side, what causes rates to go up or down is inflationary concerns, whether it's easing or it's getting worse. That's what moves the needle in the bond market, which is what 30-year fixed rates are based on. A lot of misconceptions and misinformation on there on, 30-year fixed rates are going to come down when the Fed starts to drop the Fed funds rate. That's not necessarily true at all. So if you want to talk about that, I'm always happy to send you articles and educate you on that to pass on to your clients. But back to your listings, if you have, again, some listings that are just sitting and you're trying to figure out how to get these off the market and sold, do not do a price drop. I'm happy to come in. We have a lot of success stories where we've helped our listing agent partners move inventory that they wouldn't have been able to move otherwise with just doing $10,000, $20,000 price drops. Yes, that helps a little bit, but the perception is more negative on price drops where it's perceived with weakness, where a buyer can exploit that, versus if a seller is willing to offer some sort of a seller credit, that's going to drop their payment on the buyer side a lot more. We have the ability to show that visually in a way that's going to make sense and understandable to a buyer. So with that, in combination of our Flex Cash program, which means we're offering a 1% credit to all buyers, whether it's your buyers or buyers of your listings in the month of July, whatever the loan amount that they end up getting, we'll give a 1% credit to offset internal costs, appraisal, all that to drop their cash to close. So we're offering that Flex Cash kind of credit for the month of July for any of your listings and any of your buyers that need a good lending team locally. And so in closing, think about listings that you have before you do a price drop. Please contact me. I'm happy to run customized strategies, flyers, and some with some software we have, we can show you videos that you can pass on to buyers agents and buyers of your listings to go, here's what the payment will look like on this specific property that you're interested in. And it's going to be a much lower payment than what a price drop will yield. That's the key. Put yourself in the buyer's position in this kind of changing market that we're in. And we're here to help you succeed in any way possible. I'll be around all weekend. If you have any buyers who need a quick approval and full underwrite by Monday next week, we can move quickly for you and your buyers. I'm always available for you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.